This is the Happily Ever After Place, a romance podcast brought to you by Pearl and Honey Book Club, where we discuss all things romance, from romance books to romance authors to romance adaptations. Join us every week for conversations about our favorite books, in-depth interviews with some of our favorite authors, and so much more. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the Pearl and Honey podcast. This might be more chaotic than the last episode. I
The
can't
chances are really high.
promise you, I can't promise you anything. And this is Big Show. I am here with Pearl as usual.
Hi. Hello, hello. How are you? What's going on?
Yeah, we hope to listen to our last two episodes.
Yeah,
And and if this is the first episode you're listening to, you can go back and
and
catch up
listen to our other
with that.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
So
where do we begin?
I don't know. Um,
Should we start with like drama?
I mean, it happens. I know we said nobody paid attention to our plea, which was, can we have like a few days
Off?
or without book drama?
Yeah.
It's just we don't make the rules. At this point, I think there is a group of people
Yeah.
on a particular group. I don't know where it is, whether they meet in person or virtually, but they have made it their responsibility to ensure that there's drama every day
Mm-hmm.
in
No, I
book.
feel like honestly, yeah, I will not like it's like there's a council that's like, guys, what drama are we starting today?
Yeah.
And yeah, there seems to be something every day. I almost got pulled. I should confess, I almost got pulled
Really?
into one drama earlier today.
Oh my God. What happened? Let's start
So,
from there.
okay. So you know how HD Carlton, the author of Haunting Adeline, she
Yes.
announced a few days ago on her Instagram that Haunting Adeline was getting a film adaptation. We're adding it
Yeah,
to
I
like the
saw
list of adaptations that it keeps growing, but and and I haven't really been on threads this last week. I've mostly been editing episodes. Like there's been just other things going on, so I haven't really been on threads a lot. So tell me
that.
why I went on threads yesterday, I think.
Mhm.
And I saw that somehow not only were people attacking the author of Haunting Adeline, they were also attacking dark romance.
What?
They're like, this book should not get a film adaptation. Dark romance readers are the usual thing, they're the worst.
Yeah.
They're normalizing rape, apparently. Um, just the usual shit. And I was just like, wait a minute. Once again, do people know? Like, maybe people are not aware, so maybe we need to do like a PSA. But like, do people
Yeah.
know that if they don't like dark romance, they
They
can
don't have
choose
to read it.
to not read it? Like, are they aware that like they have free will and they can use their free will to just not read dark romance? I don't know if like this is public knowledge.
Okay, so what I don't understand is this book is not a new book. It has
No.
been on my PR for the longest. Like it has been on
Yes.
my tip. Every time I want to read it, something else grabs my attention. And
Yeah.
actually, I almost bought. It's not really in the series, like a prequel to the
Mm-hmm.
books. I got this $3 Amazon Kindle thing. And
Mm-hmm.
so part of the books that were listed that I could buy was Phantom
Mm-hmm.
by H.D. Carlton. And so I went on Goodreads to see which of the book, like if it was book one or book two, and it was like a prequel. You know, one of those books where they write 0 or 0.5, like
Yeah.
it's not an actual, it's not, it's linked to the series, but it's not the
Mm-hmm.
first book. So I was like, don't let me spend this $3 on this book. I would rather read it on Kindle Unlimited
Mm-hmm.
and save my $3 for something else, which I don't know what. They're so like every time I read one of the synopses of the books on the thing,
Mm-hmm.
I like it and then I change my mind. Anyway, so I was like, oh, I need to read Hunting Adeline before the adaptation comes out.
Yeah.
And so crazy because everyone's always talking about how dark it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not saying it's not dark because I haven't read it, but sometimes people tend to exaggerate the darkness of certain books that we know. For
Yeah.
example,
Lights
Lights
out.
Out.
I know. And it's
It's
like
a
we like
romantic.
Lights Out.
We
I don't
love
want to get us
Lights
wrong.
Out.
We enjoyed it. We had so much fun
Yeah,
reading it.
I
It's just
loved
not
it.
a dark romance.
I laughed a lot.
Yeah.
Like it was hilarious. I really, really liked it. But it's not dark romance. Like
No.
if you go on our page on Instagram, we've given dark romance works a lot. In fact, I'm going to go on our page now and read different dark and call out different dark. So if you guys want to be upset, let me give you more books to be mad about. Because what in the hell? So what like this book is not new, right? So
No.
are they upset that it's going to get an adaptation, or are they upset that the book exists?
So they're upset that the book exists. That's already like part of their whole dark romance shouldn't exist thing. But then they're also upset that like so I literally saw someone say that like making a film adaptation of Haunting Adeline is going to make men assault women more. That's their
Wow.
reason for why it shouldn't be adapted. Which I'm like, first of all, do they seriously think that men who have been assaulting women since the beginning of time are just
I
sitting around
know.
waiting for a book adaptation to what exactly?
And also, there are so many, like, not even dark romance. We have different genres of books, we have different genres of movies that are
Yeah,
scary, that
yeah.
have themes of violence against women, serial killers, like a lot of stuff that are dark, a lot of
Mhm.
dark themes. Let's not go far. Game of Thrones.
I know. People
Game
keep
of
bringing that up.
Thrones. Game of Thrones has so many dark themes. Like there's incest. There is there's a lot of stuff.
There's
There's
a
people
lot.
burning down an entire city.
Yeah,
They're different. Like they're different from episode one
yeah,
of season one.
yeah,
We are shocked. There's a red
yeah.
wedding. There's so many.
There's so
Like
many
I don't
things.
know what to say to you.
So, like,
Most
I
have always
know.
existed with dark themes. Books have always existed with dark themes. Dark romance is not a new phenomenon. It's not the first time
No, it's
people
not
are
the
writing
first time that fiction is exploring topics or things that are
like
dark. And it's also that, like, this feels like an annoying type of pearl clutching because I just
yeah.
keep thinking, like, way back in the olden days times, like ancient times, like when the first
Mm.
romance, erotica novels or whatever were coming out, right? People would be like, oh, we have to keep this away from women because they're impressionable.
Mhm.
This feels like the same thing because it's like, do they think that like us adults, because these books are geared towards adults, do they think that when we
Mhm.
read these books, we're just going to be like, what? Oh, yeah. like, I don't know, killing people is okay, assaulting
Like
people is
these
okay.
are
Like,
people, but these are people that watch documentaries, real life documentaries
yeah,
of like crazy stuff happening. Why is no one shouting and making noise about, oh my God, this documentary is so dark? These are real things that happen in life to
yeah,
people, and and the stories are being shared either to well, let people know more about things that are happening in the world, for people to be careful. There's a whole, we can't get into the reason why documentaries are made, but
no.
my point is that we have documentaries with dark things that are being made every day. We have
Like, the
stories.
exploration
It's
of
not
dark
just
things
romance. It is
is
not
not
just in
a new
romance.
thing in media,
It's
in
not,
any kind
yes,
of
and
medium. It is just not a new thing. From paintings to photography to films, TV shows, documentaries, podcasts, like music. Like, this is not a new thing. But I think the thing that keeps standing out for me is that
mhm,
I think because the readership for romance in general, right, whether it's
mhm,
dark romance, romantasy, whatever, is mostly women. I think because, like, a lot of times when I see people criticize romance books as just porn, which is another thing
mhm,
that we'll get into, which reminds me of
yeah,
like a really fun episode that we had with our sex therapists. Anyway, this, it's like, it feels like there's this weird thing where, do people think that women can't think? Do they think that we're dumb? Do they think that because we read these books, because we enjoy these books, like, do they think that we're stupid? Like, that's where it comes. Like, that's the thing that bothers me the most. I'm like, do
mhm.
they assume that we're stupid? Like, women cannot tell the difference between fiction and real life? Like, what do they think exactly is happening?
Yes. What exactly is this problem, obsession with dark romance? Because at this point it is an obsession.
It
What is it?
is.
What are you afraid of? If you say, oh, then it's going to make women think this is, we know it is fiction. we know
We're very
we know
aware.
it is, we're very aware. We read all sorts of books, different genres, so we know when we're reading fiction. Like,
Like,
I don't think
so,
like
do you
this is a
understand?
manual for someone to say, okay, now I want a stalker, you know.
No. The only one I want is Slade because I support Slade's rights and wrongs. I'm so sorry.
Yes,
I remember
yes, yes,
commenting on Raven Kennedy's post, like when she did that quotes post, and I was
yes.
like, men think they're competing with other men, but they're competing with Slade.
I know.
Yes.
Yes, so except it's Slade, right? We
Yes.
know. And then, so I just Googled to so that we can enlighten people about dark. This is not a new, dark romance is not new. So
No.
I asked Google, when was the first time a dark romance book was published in the world? And so, yes, at this point, and I'm going to share this on Pearl Anoni on Threads after this episode. So the concept of dark romance does not have a single starting point, as the genre evolved over time. Its
Mm-hmm.
foundations lie in 18th century Gothic literature and 19th century. Its earliest origins can be traced to foundational texts and modern milestones. 18th and 19th century Gothic roots. The earliest dark themes in romance grew out of Gothic fiction, which explored terror, obsession, and flawed protagonists.
Mm-hmm.
Classics like Horace Walpole's The Castle of Otranto in 1764 and
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre in 1847
Yeah.
established the tradition of placing heroines in danger and testing love through dread. So
Mm-hmm.
this like is a lot. Like, we can create a whole thing from this,
Yeah.
right? And so it has, this is 1764, 1847, then 1983, and rises. The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty, and
Mhm.
Anne Bishop's The Black Jewels trilogy in
Mhm.
1998
Mhm.
pushed the boundaries of power dynamics and dark fantasy. So
Mhm.
it just starts in book talk.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Like
You
it
guys
is
are not the
not a
first.
new thing.
It's not a new thing. Like, and I don't know. So every time a dark romance book gets an adaptation, are we going
Mhm.
to do this again? Are we
Like
going to be here again?
maybe that's the thing because I'm like, are we going to just be clutching pearls every single time? Like, because at this point, yeah, I got to a point where I stopped completely engaging with people who are like, oh, dark romance is this, dark romance is that. But I'm just like, are we gonna do this every time? Do you remember with time where I felt like last year, almost every other day, there was a new smut is bad, smut is horrible. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm,
we're in
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
2026, the year is about to end. Are we still going to be keep doing this? At what point, right, are people going to realize that, you know what, I don't like books like this, so I'm just not gonna read them?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do they, I feel like, are they aware that this is an option that they can explore? Like, if this is not your thing, don't read it. You don't have to. Like, I had someone literally tell me, oh, by liking dark romance, by liking these books, you're romanticizing, like, and that's their favorite word. And I'm like, you don't know what the meaning of romanticizing is because I don't know what you think is happening. Like, I'm so confused at this point.
What did the person say we're romanticizing?
So I
Is
posted a
anything?
thing yesterday and I said, hold on, let me find it so I can like read it quote for quote. I said, Hunting Adeline haters are ridiculous, just like every other person that comes after dark romance just for existing. Nobody is making you read these books. If you don't like them, don't read them and fuck off back from whence you came. And then someone, oh wait, hold on. I can't find their reply because I blocked them. Because I was like, I don't want to engage with whatever you're saying right now. But someone said, oh, we people we actually care about victims, and you're romanticizing
Oh
rape.
my
And I'm
God.
like, yeah,
This, so
no,
I think my problem, I don't think these people have ever read dark romance before,
no.
because they will know that dark romance, when it comes to female characters,
Mhm.
it's about them evolving
Yeah,
and triumphing over past traumas, facing obstacles head on,
yeah,
and becoming so much better. And like, they discover themselves,
yeah,
they know what they want. They are
mhm,
fierce women, they are
yeah,
strong women
yeah,
that can fight for themselves. They don't need to be saved, they can save themselves. Like, if you've
yeah,
ever read a dark romance, that is one of the most common things for
yeah.
female characters. They
Is
are
that like
not
a lot
helpless,
of
they
these
are not
women in these
victims.
books, they always find that like throughout their character development, one of the things that always becomes clear is that like in all of the moments where they've been made to feel powerless, like over the time, over the course of the story, they discover they're somehow able to remember and realize that I do have power and no one is ever going to make
Mhm.
me feel powerless again. And this is like cuts across like whether you're reading dark romantasy like The Plated Prisoner, or you're reading like a book like The Thief's Captive, or you're reading Dark Notes, or you're reading like I can't think of a single dark romance book that I've read where like
That
it's an important part of the FMC's growth was not like not just surviving what she had been through, but also like learning to thrive and learning that I'm powerful and no one is ever going to make me feel powerless again. So I'm
exactly.
like, I don't know what books they are reading, but they're not reading dark romance. And if they are reading dark romance and they're not seeing that part of the stories, then like they have reading comprehension issues. But why are they making it everyone's problem?
Exactly. And then also, why are you reading something you don't like? Why
Exactly.
do you why do you know so much, in quotes? Why do you know so much about hunting Adeline
I
if that's
know.
not something you like?
Oh my
Why
God.
did you read the book?
Exactly. This is like when people hate
Like,
famous people that and they're like, "Oh, I hate this person," but you know every single thing about them. And I'm like, you don't actually need to. If you ask me about a horror book, I can't tell you
I
one
don't,
single thing about a book that
do
is like
you understand?
pure horror genre because I don't read
Do
horror.
you
I don't
understand?
even watch horror films.
Like, it's crazy. For example, like, I've watched Star Wars, right? But I
Yeah.
am not like a Star Wars like fan. Like, I know the first movie, I know
Yeah.
all the different characters. I'm not that person.
Yeah.
So if people are having a conversation that is very deep about Star Wars, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to engage because I don't have enough information.
Yeah.
Unlike if it's Marvel, for example,
Yeah.
like Marvel girly. So if we're talking about all the different characters, I can join the conversation. But if it's something that I am not knowledgeable, for example, Lost. You remember that show Lost?
Lost, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't watch Lost because I
Mhm.
was busy watching, I don't know, Prison
Prison
Break and
Break. I didn't watch Prison
24.
Break. I watched Lost.
Those days.
I know.
Anyway, if people are having a conversation about Lost and they're mad about a season, an episode, and a character, won't it be crazy? Won't I be mad if I join the conversation and say, oh, like the writers really ruined this?
I know. But apparently, some people don't think that way. They feel like they need to
People,
be a part of conversation that they don't know anything about.
no,
Like someone literally
you
said
don't have
that
to
just because these
be.
books are fiction doesn't mean they should be published. Like we won't stand for
What?
this garbage. And I'm like,
What?
what do you mean we?
You know what? I'm glad I didn't see this
I
happen
know.
in real
I
time.
had to block them because I'm like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. I don't know what you think is happening here, but I am not getting involved in this kind of insanity because there's no way that you have this much energy to talk about something that you don't read. Like it's no one is asking you, no one is being like, oh, you have to read these books, you must read them, you must like them. Like everyone has a different taste. Like the same way some people want to listen to only like, I don't know, hard metal music. Some people want to only listen to classical music. Some people only listen to pop. Like everyone has like their individual preference and taste, and that's fine. But to be like, because I don't like this thing, it shouldn't exist is a batshit crazy reaction to anything.
Does this mean that for every big vampire movie that's come out from Blade to like Twilight
Mhm.
to like Dracula, it has encouraged people to start drinking blood?
You know, you would think so, wouldn't you? Like, are we suddenly just like cutting people open and drinking blood in the club? I thought we were all fans. Because I don't understand it.
Anyway,
It's so confusing.
anyway, I have more dark romance recommendations for you guys. There's Sicko by Amo Jones. There's
Yes,
Bates
our
by
queen.
Grace. There is you would faint if you read Amo Jones, guys. You would faint.
I
So
know because these people will read
telling you,
Sicko by Amazon
and
and be like, this shouldn't exist. And I'm like,
oh my
I don't know what you're
girl,
talking
when
about.
I started reading again, the first dark romance book recommended was Sicko.
Yep.
Just through me writing.
I'm
Like,
like, if you're gonna do this, just jump right. Like every time someone tells me they're interested in reading dark romance, it's always like Sicko or Dark Notes for me. Those are like the first two I always recommend.
yeah,
I'm like,
it was back to back for
because
me.
like Pam
You're
Goodwin, Emma Jones, I'm like, oh geez, yes. Read these books and tell me. Because now whenever we see like dark romance recommendation, like again, we loved Lights Out. We enjoyed it. We just thought it was a rom com, like a
yeah,
dark rom com, like an edgy rom com. Like I wouldn't say
yeah.
this is a dark romance. Like it's just not. It was funny.
It's not.
I thought it was
Yeah,
funny. I loved it,
maybe
but I
you
thought it
can
was funny.
maybe stalker a funny stalker romance. There's
Yes, Exactly. So it felt
Um,
like a dark comedy, which is
yeah,
great. That's a genre that I love. But I'm just like, I don't know. People treat dark romance books like these books are going to send the women who read it into a frenzy, and then men will just pick up the book because, of course, you know,
men don't read.
dark
Like,
romance
do you know?
books are responsible
First
for
of
men's
all,
behavior.
men don't read romance
Mm-hmm.
because they think oh it's they think it's not serious reading, you
Yeah.
know. So don't worry. The men that do these things in real life, the men that are creeps, the men that are sexual
Abusers
violators,
that are all of
abusers,
these
all of these
things.
things, it is not dark romance that made them so. They are
No.
all these things just by themselves. They are all these things
They don't
because
need any
they are
help doing
evil,
it.
vile people. They don't need
Yes.
any they don't need any help, and it is unfair to real and actual victims. Like you're making a mockery of the situation if you
Yeah.
think men are learning how to be vile creatures from dark romance. No,
Yeah.
already the men that do these things are already evil. So as I was saying, Mercy by Annabelle Joseph,
Oh my God. Oh
Wrong
my God.
by
Yes.
Adelaide Forrest, Possession by is it
Jamie
Jamie Roberts?
Roberts. Yeah.
Yes. And Wanderlust by Sky
Hi,
Warren,
Warren.
Priceless by Miranda Silva,
Mm-hmm.
Descent by Sam Mariano,
Yeah.
what's this? Course by Candice Wright,
Mm-hmm.
and Confess by A. Zavarelli. So update your TBR with this
Update your
dark romance.
TBRs. We're going to
With
leave a
this dark
list of
romance.
these books and a description of
So
this episode, but also if you need more dark romance recommendations, just skip on over to at Pearl and Honey Books on Instagram and we have
yeah.
recommendations for you. And don't let this crazy people on the internet get you down. But
Yes.
yeah, that's our first drama for
But
today.
and I'm glad I didn't see this is the first time I'm hearing about it. I wasn't on threads. I didn't know
Honestly,
what was
yeah, it's
happening.
not worth engaging in, to be honest.
I think the last drama that I was aware of was smart is a derogatory word. Like, oh, we need to read the original post. So you need to read it. So for context, guys, this
Yeah,
second
wait, hold
drama.
on. Oh my gosh. I need to find it.
Okay, wait. Check our the pinned comment in our chat.
Oh,
Yes, we
yes,
pinned.
we did.
We have to pin
We
conversation so we
did.
can get back
Oh
to
my
it.
God. Oh,
Yes,
wait,
so
I think the author deleted it.
oh no, wow.
Ah, damn it. And we didn't take a screenshot. But I remember what she said, though.
Okay,
I remember
okay.
what the
What did
author
she say?
said. The author
What
said,
did she say?
she said that she doesn't like it when her books are called smuts. That she thinks that
Mm-hmm.
smut is a derogatory word and that she understands that other people are okay with their books being called smuts. But for her, it feels like they're talking about like a trashy garbage book when they call her
Yeah.
book smuts. That like she prefers words like spicy. She included some other words, but yeah, basically the gist of it was she thinks smuts is an insane word and she doesn't want her books associated with that. Now, what do you think of that, Big Show?
I enjoy smart and I don't read garbage.
No, you do not.
I don't read garbage.
Yeah.
And I had to go check for the dictionary meaning of
Mm-hmm.
smart.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. I'm always, researching things, finding
Yeah.
out things. Because unlike people that just start talking on the internet, if you don't know anything about anything, please Google, research, so you don't
No.
come on the internet and you start saying. So this is what smut means. In everyday language, smut refers to explicit, offensive, or pornographic material, such as indecent books, stories, pictures, or jokes. We obviously know that it's a man that came up with this definition,
Yeah.
but the most important thing is explicit. Like,
Yeah.
smut has to do with, like, if the sex scenes are explicit,
Mm-hmm.
I do not believe that explicit sex scenes or sex is garbage or sex is trash
No.
or
Or
and
indecent,
also
even.
or indecent. It is not indecent.
No.
The reason why I checked, I wanted to see how this author brought up trash and garbage because
Yeah.
everyone was like, I don't
Because it's
read
like,
garbage.
this is a word that, like, I feel like in the romance book community, especially, this is a
Yeah,
word that we've kind of reclaimed, where it's like, at first,
yes,
people used to be like, oh, these books are smutty, just dismiss them. But it's like,
yeah,
that's not what it means to us. When we're talking about smutty books, we're not talking about books that are bad or books that are
mm-hmm,
trashy or books that we consider garbage. And for like
mm-hmm,
this person who I think I don't remember the person's name, the author who said this, and I've never read their books. But for them to come on like the internet where romance readers are, where a lot of people have like smuts in their handle
yeah.
and say this without reading the room was a choice.
Yeah.
A, a
Also,
choice.
wait, I didn't finish reading this definition.
Okay.
In literature, particularly romance or fan fiction, the
Hmm.
term is casually used to describe stories featuring highly graphic and explicit sexual scenes in
Yep.
literature and in romance.
Yep.
So it's not there's nothing trashy about it.
No.
There is nothing garbage about it. And now, if you want to virtue signal, I think it's better for you to do it in your WhatsApp group or your private Discord server,
Once
not
again, we're
on
asking
the
people to make
internet.
use of their group chats that are private.
Not on the internet, for crying out loud. Like, I'm sure she deleted it because people, like, even
Yeah.
authors, even authors responded to this. Like, people were saying, like, what do you mean smut
Hmm.
is garbage? What do you mean? Like, speak for yourself.
Yeah.
And there was even no need. There was no need. I don't understand why she did it. I don't
I have
understand.
no
I don't even
idea.
know. I don't want to understand. I think she was just virtue signaling and she thought she would go viral.
And
Um
like, what a shitty way to go
and
viral
get
because
more
the internet does not
and get
forget.
more readers. Maybe she wanted more readers. Maybe she was looking for clean romance
Ugh,
readers.
that
You
word
know,
that I hate with a
you
passion.
you
Clean.
know, we now have a new group of people called Clean Romance
Yeah.
and they are on a mission to. I think they're on a mission to ensure that more people read clean romance and and dirty romance dies.
Oh my God.
I think
No, the clean,
the
like, do you
solution.
know what gets me about like the quote unquote clean romance people? Is that they
Mhm.
could very easily just say, oh, this book doesn't have any explicit scenes.
Thank you.
Like, there's already a term
Thank
for it
you so
called closed
much.
door, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like
Yes.
when they say clean, what they are trying to say is that like the other thing is dirty.
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
they're not doing that dirty thing that they're doing on the other side. And I'm like, therein lies my problem with you people. Because you're not because I see them like promote like you know how when people are promoting like romance books and they'll put those squigglies with like the tropes. And I've seen
Hmm.
people put like clean romance and then
Send it to me. Send
X
it to me. I've
not
never.
dirty.
I've never. You're like, I've never seen this
No, I
before.
have. I always, because what I
Where?
always do is when I see them, so sometimes we'll come across like our Instagram page, I will just click like
Yeah.
not interested, and I always forget to take a
Okay, good.
screenshot to show you. But I've seen it, and I'm always like, you don't need to do this. You don't need to promote your book by being like, this is a safe space. Like, I don't understand what that means. We'll be right back in a second. And when we come back, we're going to continue talking to you about why we can't stand the term clean romance. We're going to talk more about smut. And then we're going to talk about the books that we're currently reading and some of the adaptations that we're most looking forward to. Okay, we'll be back in a second. And we're back.
Okay. All right. You were telling me about clean romance as tropes.
Yes. So I've seen that a few times. There was also, so I wanted to apply for this arc for a book because I've read a couple of historical romance books recently and I kind of really liked them. So I wanted to read like this one and everything was looking fine until I
Mhm.
saw that one of the descriptions was Christian romance. And I'm like, I don't know what you are
Oh
doing.
no.
I'm not
Mhm.
doing. Like it's not, I don't have anything against Christians, but you know what I found? Yeah, I found that
Mhm.
the best Christian people are not going around being like, look at me, I'm a Christian. The ones who do that are the ones who like do some stupid shit. Like one of my favorite,
Yeah.
one of a book that I read, I think it was in May, I read it and I really enjoyed it. And it was like I've read two books that are closed door romances this year so far. Like the one I just
Mhm.
finished, Married with Benefits. There's no
Yeah,
explicit theme, but I
I
fucking
saw
loved
your
it.
review on
Oh my
Goodreads.
God, you
I
have to read
loved
it.
it.
It's so like it's a rom-com. It's so funny, but it was so heartfelt and it was so wonderful and it was such a beautiful book. I loved it. The same thing, I felt the same way when I read How to Train Your Billionaire. I read that in May.
Yeah. Yeah.
So heartfelt, so beautiful, so fun to read. Loved the characters. Totally closed door, nothing explicit, but I enjoyed it. Like, I don't need you to be like, oh, read this book because there's none of that dirty sex here. If that's the way you want to market your book to me, you know what I'm not going to do? Not only will I not
I'm
read
not
it,
going to
I will
read it.
hate on that book. And I will be a very public hater of that fucking book. Like, I'm not going to give you
Like,
any of my energy and be making posts like, don't read this book. And I'm just like,
mhm.
no, this is cannot be the thing that you're using to advertise your book. Like, find something else. I don't know.
Like if you read my book, you make it to heaven. If you read the other books, you're going straight to hell.
But that exactly, that's how they make it seem. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. That's insane. It's insane behavior. Like the first time I saw it, like I saw someone like put that whole clean romance and the way they did the no dirty romance allowed here. I was like, first of all, sex is not dirty. Sex between
Yeah.
consenting adults, especially like adults are allowed to fuck. I'm
Yes,
sorry if you
and
feel
sex.
differently, but like
Yes,
people are allowed to fuck each other.
yes, and sex between two people or three people, if it's white choose, that love each other is not dirty.
There's nothing dirty about it.
It's special. It's something
Yes.
that brings them closer.
Like
It's
it's
something
another
that
type of connection.
yes. So I think what we're trying to say to everyone, if you are not having sex, that's really okay. You know, your life, your choice.
Jokes.
Or if you don't want people to know that you are having sex, if it needs to be a secret, it's okay. Um,
Not this
but I don't
secret
think you should.
sex.
I know well maybe because I don't know what to tell them, but I don't think you should make it your mission to come on the internet. I like, for example, when people are marketing books, like normal people, sane
Yeah.
authors, they do not say we are not like those other people over there. they just focus on their books,
Yeah.
you know, they just focus on their books. And imagine if Raven Kennedy, as she's promoting the sweetest friend, is saying this book is not like those clean romance books, or this book is not like those other group of people that are reading
Yeah.
stupid books. No, everyone focuses on the good things about their book, on the good things about the
Like,
movies.
what is
I
the
can't
story you're
even start
telling?
talking about
What
the
are the tropes, if
adaptations.
you want to
Yes.
share that? What is like, there's so
And that's
many
it. And
ways
your
to
people
market
will
a book.
find you. And
Exactly.
your people, there's an
Exactly.
audience for every kind of book.
Yes.
That is why you don't need to shit on any genre. You don't need to shit on
No,
any um subgenre, any trope, anything. Some people like Friends to Lovers. I don't like Friends to Lovers,
me
but I
neither.
don't go on the internet and say, why do they make
You,
Friends
why are
to
people
Lovers
writing,
books?
I'm reading Friends to Lovers? That's so disgusting. Have I read Friends to Lovers books that I enjoyed? Sure. Is it a
Yes.
trope that I actively seek out? No.
No.
But I'm not going to be like, it is so strange when people read Friends to Lovers. Why are you reading? Like, I feel like even
Like,
thinking it as a joke, I sound like a crazy person.
I know. So please, people, please, can
Yeah,
we just be like sane? Can
I
we not judge people
honestly, I feel
for
like
their reading
if there's one
choices?
thing we've
Can we
established is
stop
that
attacking authors? Can we please stop attacking authors for doing their work? There's also this thing about people. I don't want to get into it because, well, I'm going to get into it. It is not crazy for someone to translate their books to other languages,
oh my
even
God.
the language that many people speak.
Yes.
And people are allowed to read books.
Let's talk about this. So we
Yeah,
saw
because like
recently that people were attacking Rebecca Yarros, the author of Fourth Wing, the Fourth Wing books, and many other books. Big Show has read Fourth Wing. She's a huge fan of the series. I haven't read it yet. It's on my TBR. People were attacking her because apparently the Fourth Wing series is getting translated to Hebrew. And people said that shows that she's a Zionist because
it
she's
makes no sense,
translating the book
guys.
to Hebrew. And my first thought was, I'm sorry, a Hebrew speaker is not allowed to read books? Two, are we blaming every Hebrew speaking person on the planet for the actions of the
Netanyahu.
Israeli government when, first of all, not every person who speaks Hebrew lives in Israel or is Israeli, but like, are we blaming even every Israeli citizen for what their government is doing? Because if that's the case, if that's the new thing that we're doing,
Mhm.
then there's gonna be a lot of people because there's a lot of shitty governments in the world. Lots and lots of
Yeah,
them. Like there's so many shitty governments. Are we gonna start blaming every citizen in the world for the shitty actions of their governments?
of their
Because none of
government.
us will be safe
No,
if that's the case. Like, not a single one of us will be safe. Not one of us will be
it
allowed to
makes
do anything,
yeah,
engage
it
in
makes no
public life.
sense.
None of it. If this is what we're doing now, that is insane batshit behavior.
And I also think like we are really taking access to these authors for granted. I know we say
Oh yeah,
this all the time,
for sure.
but we are really doing it. Like
Yeah,
I won't when I was reading Daniel Steele, Nora Roberts, I didn't know what they looked like.
yeah.
I was in high school. I didn't know what they looked like. I just read their books. I didn't know anything about their private lives
Hmm.
apart from what was written at the back of their books.
Yeah,
And now we live in a period where we know what the authors look like, we know all their children, we know their pets, we have so much information about their lives, we know how they met their partners, and we have access to acts now.
yeah,
And we think because of that, we are editors and publishers, and
yeah.
we have a say in a lot of, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
We don't have this, we are abusing this access.
Yeah.
And I saw one of I saw one author saying, it was about the dark romance thing. Now I remember, and she said, you people will blame dark romance for everything, and then people in the comment section were coming up with ridiculous things and saying dark romance caused it.
I know.
And the author that was saying it is someone that, a few weeks ago, she had issues with, someone read her arc and
Oh, yes.
was, yes, it is that author. Someone read her arc and was sharing spoilers from a
Yeah.
burner account.
Yeah.
So if you are going to go on Rebecca Yaros's page and write stupid things and hateful things, because I mean, it's a good thing for authors to be able to translate their books so that a lot of people that won't have access to these books can
Yeah.
get access to the
And like, not
books. It
everyone
doesn't.
speaks English.
Not everyone speaks English. Not every. So I don't, that part I was really
It
I
was just
was
very confusing.
it
It
was very
was
confusing.
super confusing. Do you know what it reminded me of? Like, remember when, like, in the early days, like the golden age of TV during the
Mhm,
TGIT era, and Shonda Rhimes
mhm.
had that thing in her bio where she was like, "Don't tweet me, you're crazy." I feel like I need
Yes,
every author to put that in their
yes,
bio. Like,
yes.
don't
Like,
tweet me, you're
come
crazy.
at me.
Like,
Yes,
keep your
don't.
nonsense to yourself. You're
This
reading my
is
books does not mean
fiction.
that like I need to deal with your shitty opinion. You have a problem with the
Yes,
book. You don't like the book,
don't
whatever,
read.
rubbed you the wrong. Tell that shit to your
Don't.
friends. Post it on your personal
Yes,
Instagram or in your personal threads. But going in an author's comments to tell them how much you hated their book, how dare you write this kind of a book? And I'm just like, from where to where? Like, were you there when they came up with the story, when they went through 100 million rounds of edits, when they were like, you were not part of this work at all. Your opinion is useless.
speaking of this, I have to read this review of Plated Prisoner that
Oh
I
my God.
saw. It was such
We need to be
an
able to block people on
entitled.
Goodreads.
Yes, no, so I saw it because, like, when you open a book, like, the first few, I don't follow this person, the
Yeah.
first few reviews, I just randomly clicked on one.
Mm-hmm.
And this review, let me read it. I don't know the person, I'm not going to mention the person's name.
Mm-hmm.
I waited, this was after the person read Goldfinch.
Mm-hmm.
I waited months for this book and binged it in one day. This series unexpectedly became one of my favorite series. I wasn't a huge fan of book one, but I'm so glad that I kept reading because everything after that was amazing. So I was like, a nice review, and I continued reading.
Mm-hmm.
And my honorary mention goes to Argo. I was like, lovely.
We love
And
Argo.
then the person goes on to say, I will say the ending bothered me the more I think about it. I appreciated Malina sacrificing herself to undo the creation of the bridge and redeem herself, but I found Oren's resurrection to be outlandish. I didn't care for how that was handled, and it just felt unrealistic to me in fiction. It felt Do we have these animals, timberwigs? Do we have them in real life?
Like if she left, what was it? Winterfell? No, it wasn't Winterfell. What the
Did
fuck?
you say Winterfell?
I'm like, no way, that is a wrong word. But you know what? Guess what? It's still the snow place. When she left the snow
is
place, what
is
was that?
it
Sixth
First
Kingdom?
Kingdom? I mean,
No, when
Sixth
she left Sixth
Kingdom.
Kingdom to when she was
Sixth
going to
Kingdom.
meet Midas in Fifth
Yes,
Kingdom.
yes. And then I was wondering, like, did we read the same book? I was like, did this person mean this literally? Like, what resurrection is this person talking about?
I don't know.
And I didn't understand it. But let me continue. Winterfell.
I
I
can't
didn't
believe I
care
said
for
Winterfell.
how. that was handled, and it just felt unrealistic to me. I understand this is a fantasy book, but this didn't feel justified. Oh, so okay, so she said Orange Resurrection. Okay, I appreciated Marlena sacrificing herself to undo the creation of the bridge and redeem herself, but I found Oren's resurrection to be outlandish. I didn't care for how that was handled, and it just felt unrealistic to me. I understand this is a fantasy book. I'm so glad you do, but this didn't feel justified to me. I really don't even understand how she was able to defy death here and come back. So I'm trying to remember, has it been so long we read Goldfinch?
Thing
Sorry,
happened.
spoilers if you haven't. Oh shit, if you haven't, but you should have read it. I
Yeah,
mean,
because I mean, I'm so sorry, but book six has been out since 2024, so this is not I
yes.
get where like
Oh,
Oren
so
dies.
yes, there's the place where she was struck down by Slade's father, and Slade carried her toward a magical bridge. When Slade and Oren had to fight the king's forces when they were reunited,
Hmm.
Slade's father shows up and he subdues Slade and kills Oren. Slade carries her body to the bridge, but it explodes as they got there, and they both fall into the void. Plot magic happens, and Oren is
The
resurrected.
star.
Then her
That's the
ribbon turn
star
into
part.
gold.
That's
What
the
in
part
Goldfish?
where like she I think she hears like her mom's voice and she
Yes,
realized that
yes,
like she
yes, yes,
hatches
yes.
inside the star.
I
Is this
think I
person
think that's the
okay?
part. She didn't die. She wasn't
No.
resurrected anyway.
But it was more like some sort of like a spiritual magic thing that happened.
Yes, yes,
But again,
yes, yes.
it's part
And
this
so
book is
wait,
fantasy.
wait. I think the story would have been stronger had the author chosen to have Oren either die permanently or only have a near-death experience. Imagine. I wish. You know, like, how have we become these people that you think you can tell? I wish that the FMC died permanently.
You know, this person can go and write their own book where the FMC dies or has a near-death experience. Like this is what people used like we used to be a proper country. People used to write fan fiction about the things that they
What do
hated
you
in
mean we
books.
used to be a proper country? Do you mean book talk country?
No, just in general. Like people used to write fan fiction about the things in books that they thought, but now they want to cost the like, you know what?
I can't believe this person wanted Oren to die. I see. I don't care
See,
about any of that
do you
thing. I
understand?
don't
There's
care about
nothing
the
this person
scene.
can ever
You
say that would make
wanted
me like,
Oren
what
to
do you
die
mean
permanently.
Orange should
And
have
then she
died?
goes on to say, beyond that, I was underwhelmed with the ending in general. It almost felt like an afterthought to me and rushed. Do you know how long I waited for Goldie? And do you know what's paining me? Is that in the beginning of this, I would like to refer you to the beginning of this review. This person says, I waited months for this book and binged it in one day. This series unexpectedly became one of my favorite series. Then at the end, I was underwhelmed with the ending in general. So I don't understand what this person is saying.
I want to
Like,
fight this
why do you
person.
people contradict yourself? Please tell, don't fight. Why do you people contradict yourselves? What do you mean? Why are you binge reading something that was underwhelming for you?
Like, do you
Why
know
didn't you
what
do
I do with
anything
a
good?
book that's underwhelming for me? It will take me like so there's it takes me on average maybe 2 to 3 days to read a book, sometimes longer if I'm really busy or if I'm not enjoying the book. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so there's multiple reasons why it will take me like 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10 days to finish a book. It's either I'm
You're
purposely
not
slowing it
enjoying it.
down because I don't want it to finish. I'm
Mm-hmm.
really busy and I'm not able to read as much as I usually do in one go, or
Me too.
it is so fucking slow and I'm just not connecting with it. And I'm just like, because I
Mm-hmm.
don't really DNF, I'm just
Me
like,
too.
why is this dragging on and going forever and ever? But
Anyway,
I have never like finished a book that I was underwhelmed by in one day.
like binge read. Why would I binge read something that is on that way? Anyway, we just need to say this. Anybody that has any bad thing to say about the Plated Prisoner series, we said it
Yeah, it's
last
our
time,
enemy.
is a red flag to
Yes.
us. Like,
I'm sorry, but that's a
and
red, like I'm sure everyone has their own
um,
taste in books and whatever,
and
but
like
that is a
there,
red flag to me.
but we told you like we would build a shrine for
Yeah.
the series.
Yeah.
We're not joking,
Like, yeah.
because because I'm waiting, I'm praying to be accepted on NetGalley for the arc
Oh my gosh, I
for
know.
this
Sweet
book.
as Fiend. We would love to read that.
Yes, so because I'm waiting for that, I was going back through our chat
Hmm.
um when we were reading the entire series, and
Yeah.
I saw that I was very sick, and Pearl was reading another book,
Hmm.
and I was like, I'm not kidding. I finished the 5 books because I binged it as well.
Yeah.
Book 1 to 5, and I finished it so fast. Like, I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't sleep properly because I was very ill. So these books helped me through that sickness. And so
Yeah.
I loved that book so much.
Yeah.
And I was like, so you need to hurry up and finish your current read. You need to
I know.
come here
And
and
I
read this
did,
book
and
with
I
me.
fucking
And
loved
she
it. We
did.
made like our friends read it who were like, guys, drop whatever
You
you're doing.
have
You have to read
and
Plated
read this.
Prisoner.
You
And it
know,
was so
so we
worth
don't.
it.
Yeah, it's one of the best series I've ever read.
Yeah, we're obsessed. It's like,
Like if Plated Prisoners should, it will rival Game of Thrones. I don't care what anyone has to say.
yes, and we're Game of Thrones
If it
fans.
has the
Like,
same
we love
budget,
Game of Thrones.
we
We had
love
like,
Game of Thrones.
but you
If
know what?
it has
Give
the same
Plated
budget
Prisoner
and
an
they make
HBO
it,
Game of Thrones budget.
oh my god!
It is fucking phenomenal. Like,
Like, I was seeing the scenes, it was beautiful. Oh no,
so beautiful,
even
so
Kennedy,
good, so
please
great.
accept my art request.
I know. But you know another book
Anyway,
that you've read that I'm currently reading right now? I've been wanting to talk to you about this. I've not finished it yet, but I'm currently
what
reading
book?
so I'm reading 2 books as I usually do. I just started The
Mhm.
Princess Trap by Talia Hibbert, which is an arc, but I'm also
Okay.
reading Real by Kennedy Ryan. Oh my God.
I don't know why I screamed. Do you know
Why did you scream?
why I screamed? Because I didn't know you had started reading it until I saw it's our story, something you posted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this girl cannot be reading real, and she wouldn't have told me she was reading real
Oh my God.
because
I texted you when I started it that I told you that I was
when
going to I told you I was going to
where's
start
the
it after
evidence?
reading Loving a Vampire.
Oh yes, but I didn't know that you
Oh
had
my
started. So
God. I hadn't told oh my
I
God.
saw
No,
it,
no, no,
and I
no. Wait.
screamed. And I screamed when I saw it. I'm like, oh my god, she's reading it. And then it was in the middle of the night. So I was like, when next we have our conversation. So that's why I'm screaming now in real time. So you can feel the way I
You don't
felt when
understand.
I discovered you were
I
reading
am
it. Ah,
obsessed. Like,
what did I
we
tell you?
already know we're like Kennedy Ryan fangirls, but
What did I tell you?
oh my God.
I had to go on threads and make a post which she responded to. Oh my
I want to
god.
scream. I
Ah,
love Canon. I fucking love Neva.
yeah, never, yeah.
I
And I knew
love
you would like the whole thing because you're like a film,
I'm a
TV
film girl. Like I think
show.
I posted it on like threads when I started that I'm like I'm back in Kennedy Ryan world. Like I love it. Like the film girl in me is so happy, is so excited, but just oh my fucking God, I'm like 35% in right now.
Oh my
And
god.
if not that I had to finish an arc before the 21st of July, I would drop everything and just read Real and Score. But I'm gonna read Real and Score back to back.
Do
But
you
oh
know
my
what?
God,
Like
oh
I
my
read,
God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I love it so
see, let
much.
me tell you, this woman, I don't know, I don't know, like I can't shout about Kennedy Ryan enough.
I
Like
know. Yeah, I agree. I
she is,
agree.
I don't have, she's amazing. She's
Like
phenomenal. Like
what
this is
she
what I said. I
does.
said I just finished reading Real yesterday, and once again, Kennedy Ryan's writing hits me on a deeper level as someone dealing with two chronic illnesses. That aside, her writing is just so beautiful. It brings tears to my eyes like every garden time. I
Oh my
don't think there's any
God.
book that I've read that she has not made me cry.
I
Like,
know. She made like I told her on Threads, I was like, what you do with words just blows my mind. I don't know how
please,
she does what she
such a
does, but she
beautiful
fucking
writer.
does it. Oh my God. I'm reading this
And
book and I want to be immersed in the world that she has built.
I couldn't do any other thing. I wasn't sleeping early. Like
Yeah,
the only reason why I was sleeping early was because I had to sleep early because I had some things to do. But like real, and I was so upset that I was just reading because it had been on my TBR
for
for the
so
longest
long.
before Call came out. Like it
Yes.
had been on my Kindle Unlimited for a while. I
Mm-hmm.
would I would if I wanted to read another book, I'd returned it to the library and picked another book and then brought it back. Like I'd done that a couple of times, and this time I was like, I have to read it so I can read Score.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that book is
I am
beautiful.
so
She
in love
is
with it. Like, first of all, canon is like exactly my type. And you know what's crazy? There's a part of canon that kind of reminds me of Max from like
yes, yes, yes,
Kingmaker. Like his energy, his
yes.
like, I am
If you've
exactly who I
not
think I am energy.
if you've not why do I keep saying watch? If you haven't read Kingmaker,
I don't
if
know
you
what
haven't
you're
read the
doing.
entire,
What?
please
Kingmaker?
read
Can
it.
you see me? Can you hear me? I don't think you can. Lennox Moon Hunter, my queen.
You have to read it,
But
please,
no,
guys.
Real is
You
so
have
like I am so in love with this book and I haven't even gotten to like 50% of it and I just
it's
know I
beautiful.
just
It's
like
so
fucking Kennedy
and
Ryan queen.
I related to it on so many, like just as a reader, it was
Yeah,
so beautiful. The way
so
she writes,
beautiful.
the way she there was a book I read that was good, and but I was complaining to her that like something was off about the writing.
Yeah.
It's a popular book, and I realized that when I started reading Real, I realized why I thought something was off. It's
Mm-hmm.
because I was comparing it on a subconscious level
Yeah,
to Kennedy Rand's
I know.
writing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and when I said I wasn't going to do that, I eventually enjoyed the book. But I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
mention the book now anyway. But
Mm-hmm.
I liked the book eventually. And I said nice things on Goodreads.
Mm-hmm.
But immediately after I finished reading Real,
Mm-hmm.
I think I read 7 Days in June.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know why I am just reading that book.
I can't wait to read that
Like,
one too.
I don't understand how it took me so long
Yeah.
to read that book. Tia Williams, that's my first book of hers that I'm reading.
Mm-hmm.
She is so good. Like, she is such a beautiful writer. I enjoy like the banter, the depth, the vulnerability, the way she addresses Black American generational trauma
Yeah.
and generational issues. It's so it's so beautiful.
Yeah. I can't wait to
You
read
need
it.
to read it.
I can't wait to
You
read
need
it.
to read
Like,
it.
so
You need
my
to read it.
TBR, like my non-arc TBR, like plan
Mm,
is real,
mhm.
then score, then 7 days in June, then the missed connection.
So
These are
so
like
what
my
I did was,
non-arc
so
books.
because I read so between our last episode and now Real, I read one other book, then I read Real, then I read 7 Days in June, then I
Hmm.
read Score, and those three books back to back. It was like a trifecta of emotional,
Emotional vomit.
what would I call it? Emotional stress, because these books, they are so good and so
Yeah.
emotional. Like these three books are very emotional.
Yeah. That's why you
They
had to do a palate cleanser before games.
Yes,
Because I'm like,
yes,
girl,
yes.
do something light and fun and easy breezy
So I
before you
just
jump into
just
games.
I
Because
just finished
games
the
give me chest pain for like 3 days.
I just finished reading the palette cleanser. Like
Okay.
I think I'm 98% or 99%.
Hmm.
98%. But I fear that if the other book of the series is out, I will
Yeah.
want to read it again, because I read Eyes on Me. Is it
Hmm.
Eyes on Me by Evie James?
I
So
think it's
this
Eyes
is
on
the next.
You.
Eyes on You. Yes,
Yeah.
Eyes on You. And then now I'm reading Eyes of the Unholy.
Hmm.
And the villain from Eyes on Me is still the same villain here, and he has still not been dealt with.
Oh God.
Like, all those interconnected standalones where
Yeah.
10 couples, but the villain kind of transcends
Yeah.
all.
I'm going through that with the Loving a Vampire series right now. Like different couples
Is it
in
an
book one
arc?
and book two.
It's
But
not an arc.
no, it's not an arc. It's
Okay.
so
Oh,
Loving a
so you're
Vampire
reading.
is totally foolish was the first. No, Loving, yeah, it's the first one. Loving a Witch is totally foolish is the second one. The third one is Loving a Demon is I can't remember this thing, but it's the same villain and it hasn't been dealt with in book two, which I've just finished, and I'm just like, shit, I need them to fucking deal with
You
this
have
guy.
time for your TBR.
No,
Yay!
I had to. Like, I'm loving all of the arcs, but I needed to read a book that was for me. So right now I'm
Yeah.
doing like, because most of my arcs that I have right now are on NetGalley. So I just
Mm-hmm.
finished one, which is The Married with Benefits by Ellie Palmer. And then
Mm-hmm.
now I started The Princess Trap by Talia Hebert today. Hold on, I need to make sure
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying her name right because I really love her books. Um, The Princess Trap by Talia Hebert. Yes, I started that today. So I'm co-reading it with Real.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah. So when I finish Real, I don't know. I'm definitely going to finish this Princess Trap today or tomorrow. I'm trying to finish it between today, like in the next couple of days, because it's coming out on the 21st. But
okay. I have, speaking of arcs, I have still not resumed any Net Ballet arc, because the next arc I just got an arc, but it's coming out October 20.
yeah.
Um, and so my arc start from October 20, October 31,
Hmm.
November 3rd, November 17, and so
Hmm.
on till 2027.
Hmm.
So I'm taking a break, but I just received two arcs,
Hmm.
actually. I
Oh.
just received two arcs on Mod, not just received, but that I have to start reading soon. On Mod by Dahlia Jade,
Hmm.
and another one that I can't remember, but I need to actually start reading them ASAP.
Yeah.
So game is going to have to wait.
That's cool.
After, because I know how I want to enjoy game. I don't want to rush it.
Oh no, like
And
it, yeah, exactly. That's the energy you want with games because even if you want to rush it,
yeah.
yeah, that book is not going to allow you rush her. She's gonna be like, no, 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 no. I want you to sit with this and process. That's what games is gonna do to you. So you want to read it
So
when you have the time to like
yeah,
really settle in. Yeah.
yes. So I have this keeping a name's heart.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second, keeping a name's heart by R.S. Rochelle.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's the
Oh wait, it's
second
a
arc I
fantasy
want.
one, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
The release date is August 14th.
Oh, okay.
Um, and then Onward by Dalia Jade is
Mm-hmm.
August, first week in August as well.
Okay.
So if Eyes of the Unholy, if the next book isn't out yet, I'll just go back into Arc Land.
Yeah.
But if it is out, I will read it because I need that guy to die. I
Yeah.
need something to happen to him. Like I, why nothing? Like I'm stressed.
No, no, no. It's very stressful. I understand how you're
Like
feeling.
why can't like why do you know what like the win at the end of each book is like the MCs rescuing each other, but the villain's still out there
Yeah.
and they still have to win the overarching battle. I
Yeah.
mean just like
Like we need to win
I'm
that.
not sure right now my KU has 20 books, and out of the 20 books I have read two because
Mm-hmm.
I saw this book, A Love Song for Ricky Wilde by Tia Williams,
Yeah.
and I want to, yes,
That
because
has been on my
I,
TBR for a while.
I know, and now, so like, so now the way my TBR is set up right now is the main TBR, like
Mm-hmm.
the TBR on Goodreads,
Mm-hmm.
then physical TBR,
Mm-hmm.
then I have Stuff Your Kindle Days TBR, then I have the Kindle Unlimited TBR. Now,
Mm-hmm.
the Kindle Unlimited TBR, I made a plan that when I borrow these 20 titles, I will finish all 20
Just
and
hiccup.
return them all at once,
Mm-hmm.
and then, get another set of books. But that's not what I do. I finish reading two or three, and maybe I'm so obsessed with the author. I want to read, like, for example, after reading 7 Days in June, I was just
Yeah.
supposed to continue checking out the KUTBR.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to borrow a song for Ricky Wilde,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I finished Real, I decided to take a novella that's about one of the. I think there's a novella about one of the characters in Real. I decided to get that one.
Yes,
So instead of
Takira, Niva's friend.
yes,
I want to
yes,
read
yes, yes,
that.
yes. So it's on my KU now. So
Mm-hmm.
instead of like just checking them or checking them off one by one, I
Mm-hmm.
will read one or I will read two, and then oh let me get another book from this author, or I will
Mm-hmm.
finish one or two and go to Instagram or Threads and I see a book and I like the synopsis, and then I'll
Yeah.
go add it. I'll say,
See,
oh, I
this
don't
is
want to
why
continue.
I'm of
I
the
don't.
opinion that people that love reading shouldn't have to work or do anything else because there's
I'm
just
always
too many
like,
books and not enough time.
yeah. And my excuse is if I don't add it now, I might forget the title, which is true. I'm like, if I don't add
Yes.
it, instead of just adding it to Goodreads,
Yeah, but here
I'll
is the
take
thing,
it.
yeah. Like, so even I used to just add to Goodreads, but I've also realized that that's no longer a sustainable system for me because my
Yeah.
Goodreads TBR is
Hmm. What?
2,537 books.
Oh my God.
How am I
Don't
supposed to
add.
remember how many books I add? So now, when I see a book that I really want to read, I just get it.
Or do you know what you can do? You can create a new folder on your Goodreads and say, books I want to read immediately, and then start adding books to that folder.
I mean, I can do that, but what will I do when that folder gets to 500 books?
Okay, tell me how many books on your Apple Books TBR.
My Apple Books TBR is
Are you bold
worse.
enough to say yes? So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense to get it and add it to your Apple Books.
So
It
my
doesn't
Apple
make sense.
Books TBR right now,
You should be an Apple Books ambassador.
honestly, I really should. My Apple Books TBR is 365 books.
So we are the same.
Yeah. But
because right
I have a
now,
different folder for like other books that are like I want to read them at some point, just not maybe immediately in the immediate future. These 300
what?
books are the books I want to read immediately.
Uh-huh.
I have a different folder that has like 900 books.
What?
If you ever wonder where my money goes, yeah,
So these
books.
900 books are books you want to read in the immediate
So
towards
no, so
future.
I have a folder for all of my romance books. That folder
Okay.
has
Mm-hmm.
914 books.
Mm-hmm.
Out of those 914 books, 365 are books I want to read in the immediate future. The other
Okay.
600 are books that I like they're a mix of the other 600 are books I want to read, I just don't know when. And then there's a different
You know
folder for
what?
books I've read.
I'm glad that we are mostly e-book readers because
Yeah, because I would be
I'm
over
telling
like
you,
my literally my house would just not have space for anything except books. But and this is why I want a library.
eventually we are going to get to the library.
Yeah.
Like the more we buy, and the thing that's going to happen is that we've started buying physical books a lot this year.
Yeah.
So the more physical books we both keep buying, and we buy like we buy the same book instead. I know like there's Pearl likes books, but because we both like we read a lot of the same books,
Yeah, and we
so we
want to have
have
them.
and we want to have them as opposed to a Pearl and Honey copy.
Yeah.
There is like we have two copies of Goldfinch, we have two copies of, and by the
Gold.
time we eventually start buying all the special editions,
Yeah.
it's going to be crazy.
It
But
is like right
I
now, yeah,
know.
I can't even use my desk properly because it's just covered, filled up with books that can't fit into my shelf. So I want to build a new shelf.
So, and I mean, there's so many books because I've also started building my Amazon wish list.
Yeah.
So, like, so that, like, for my birthday, or if anyone asks me, what do you want? I just send my Amazon wish
Here you
list
go.
link.
I should do that. I should totally do
Yes,
that. Because
you
like
should do
when
that.
my other sister was coming for Christmas last year, she's like, "What should
Hmm.
I get you?" I was like, "Books." And she got me like 6 books when Eve was coming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "This
So,
is my love language, guys."
yeah. So, our physical, because like I have physical books that I haven't read at all, apart from the
Same.
physical books like that I already read on Kindle, but I
Yeah.
still
We just want it. We
wanted a
wanted like the
physical
physical
copy.
copies. We have a bunch of books like that.
Yes. So there are those that we just like we've read them already and we just wanted a physical copy. And there are
Yeah.
those I haven't read that I have the physical copy. And I know like my Wondrous Wolf just got here and I'm going to buy Golden Goddess
I
and
know. And I have your Magic Less
Thunderstone.
page. I'm so happy that you
Yeah,
have like you're about to complete your Chronicles collection because that is the series that you
yeah,
love so much.
yeah. I'm so happy to. And then
Yeah,
you can get to read it all at once. You
I
have no
know.
excuse.
I
Um,
know.
you have no excuse. So that's it about like books we're reading.
Because
I want to
unfortunately, we
build.
can't just read 24/7. I wish we could, but we
I
can't.
I really wish we could.
I know. So do I,
So
babe.
yeah. So I just like, and also because I know that I may. I mean, we have
Oh my God, a vow
a
of
vow
blood
of
and malice.
a vow of blood and malice. Yes. When is
Yes,
it coming
by
out?
Charlene. I think it's coming out in October though. But I'm
Yes.
so excited for this book because, oh, y'all, A Vow of Shadow and Blood is a book that by Charlene Antrobus.
Yes.
It's a book
You
that
have
Victor
to
and
read
I
it.
read last year. We got an arc for it last year. It's a vampire romantasy. When I tell you that this book has been on our minds since we read it because the cliffhanger,
Because I am not okay.
we are like, we're barely hanging
We
on.
need, you know what?
We
We need to get Charlene on the podcast so we can express how not okay we are.
honestly,
Like,
oh my God. We are so like not okay. This book was, I don't know what we were expecting. We just went into it like, this is fun.
yeah,
Oh,
blind. Yeah,
intense, lovely. Nothing could have prepared us for that ending.
nothing.
Nothing.
Or,
Like,
like, by the time I started thinking that what was going to happen, no, no, I didn't even think like it was going to happen like that.
no,
I had a feeling that this voice, I didn't trust this voice. Like, especially when things started happening, where things started happening in the palace, I was like,
we were like,
something
wait a
is happening.
minute.
Like,
Wait
yeah,
a goddamn minute.
I was like, I hope it is not what I think it is. I
Yep.
hope it isn't. And then when it was revealed that I was right, I still didn't expect what
Like,
happened.
if not that I was reading this on my computer and on my phone, if it was, I would have thrown my phone away. Because I was like, what the fuck? No, no way. Because, yeah, no, that ending, we need to know where we go from here. So we're very excited for the next book. And it's coming in October, which is my
Yeah.
birth month.
Yeah. There's
I'm
so
so
I think
excited.
October is like release month for a lot of authors.
Dude,
So many adaptations.
oh my God. So, like, I'm so excited for the adaptations. Like, over the next few years, there's so many adaptations we have to look forward to. But first and
Yes.
foremost, the love hypothesis. I'm
Yeah.
literally counting the days until September 23rd when the love hypothesis gets here.
But I want to do a reread of the book. I
Of love
want us to do
hypothesis.
like, yes, I want us to, I don't know when, because we have these many acts and
I know,
TBRs, and but we
but
have to make space.
I know,
We
like,
have to, I think we have to reread it before, before the,
the release.
just
Yeah,
before the release. So if it is,
because
it's
like our
September
first Ali
23rd, right?
Hazelwood baby. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe we're finally getting this film. I'm so excited. We're so happy. Like, that happening and then hearing that we're also getting a love theoretically film. It's
Yeah.
one of my, like, Big Show
Christmas
knows that
Day.
that is my favorite Ali Hazelwood book. The love theoretically. That book is so
Yeah.
personal to me because the day after I finished reading it,
You
I
quit your
quit.
job.
And when I quit my job, of course, my first phone call was to Big Show. And then I went to her house and with my friends, and we went into like this long ass rant session.
About horrible bosses.
But love theoretically is so important to me that I cannot wait for that book to be on the screen. I'm so excited, but there's so many exciting adaptations. Like, what adaptation are
Yeah.
you most looking forward to? Do you know?
I think for me, I think it's a love hypothesis, and also I think
Right.
it's also because I got the special edition in
I
December,
know your special edition is
and
so
I just
pretty.
and it is so pretty, and I just left it on my shelf. I so when I heard that, it was coming out, the adaptation was coming out, I was like, oh no, I need to bring out this book, and
Yeah.
I need to we need to reread it. And
Hmm.
then there's some other books that I've seen that are getting adaptations that I haven't read, but now I
Oh,
want to read
another
it.
one that we
And like,
love is the Anna Huang's Twisted series
yes,
that is getting adapted. We love that series, and
yeah.
yeah. And then, but there's so many books that are coming.
There's so many books. I'm just like, as I was checking our Instagram, and then the post about hunting Adeline just
Yeah.
came up, and
Yeah.
I want to read it. But I
Hmm.
don't have time. Like, I want to read it, one, because it's dark romance, And
Yeah.
now I want to read it because haters are upset.
Yeah. Then there's like uh obviously second season of Off Campus, which you still need to watch the first season so that I can scream with you about
Yes,
it.
yes, I
Then
know. My God, I just saw. Oh my, I just
what?
saw comments that you were telling that we spoke about earlier about hunting Adeline.
Oh,
Oh my God,
yeah.
someone just wrote it shouldn't be happening. It romanticizes SA and grape. It's going to give men an excuse. Are you people now seeing this is
Do you
crazy?
understand how insane that is? That like a
The book
book
that needs to
written by
be
a
banned.
woman is the
He
thing that
said
is
the
going to
book needs
inspire
to be
men to more
banned.
sexually assault other women.
This should be a crime and the film should be banned. How can they release it? Oh my God.
Yeah, people are
Anyway,
crazy.
we're not. So I wanted to read the books, but I just never had time.
Yeah. But at least there's some books that I definitely want to read before the
Yeah,
adaptations come out.
and they yeah, and the windy is it the windy city or wind
Yeah, because I
city?
think it's set in Chicago. Oh, it's the my oh no no. No, is it
It's the
Mile
Mile
High
High.
Club?
I
Yeah.
think it's the
She has
Mile
a
High.
Windy City something, or am I tripping? Do
No,
I?
maybe I think yes, she
But
has
it's the
that, and
Mile
she
High
has
one
it.
though. That's the one that Amaka has told me to read before because she really enjoyed
Yes,
it.
and yes,
Oh yeah, it's Windy City.
yes,
Yeah.
one of the book pages that we love. I can't remember which one now. We had a conversation about the book. It's
Yeah.
Windy City as well. Because
Okay.
there are one, two, three, four, five books.
Yeah.
Yeah, one, two, yeah, there are five books. And then I think there's okay. Do you know why he said Mile High?
Why?
The title of book one is
It's
Mile
Mile
High.
High. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. We
So
don't
many
know when
books
we're
to
gonna get
read.
through all these books, so, but at some point we're gonna read them.
We are
We are
gonna
gonna do
read
our
them.
best and we're gonna read them. But
Yeah,
anyway, we hope you've enjoyed another of our chaotic bookish
segment.
episodes.
Yeah,
If
where
you're
we
gonna
talk
take away
about
anything from these episodes, it's just the same thing we told you from the last episode. Less drama,
yeah.
more reading. Less
Yes,
crazy, more
and
reading.
please, yes, and let's respect authors
Yes.
and not take um the access we have for granted. Please,
Yeah.
guys, do you want to take away acts? Do you want to take away the little interactions that we get?
Yeah. Let's not do
Um,
that.
let's not do that.
Let's not do that.
And before we go, People We Meet on Vacation was nominated for the Emmys.
I have thoughts.
Okay, on what you not today.
Please, on our next episode, I am going to
Yes,
share
on
my
our next.
thoughts about this because I
Yes,
have
yes.
thoughts about
Okay,
that film being nominated for an Emmy.
okay.
Um, yeah,
Yes, and I also wanted us to talk about another book that has had is it a controversy
what
with
book?
the adaptation coming out soon? But time's up. We will
Yeah,
discuss it in our WhatsApp chat
yes.
or on
And
the next
then
episode.
if it is okay for us to talk about it in public, if we're not too crazy.
Yes, if it's not too
We will talk
crazy.
about it in our next episode. But
Yeah,
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 so you know what to do. You can follow us on Instagram at Pearl and Honey
hmm
Books, Pearl
yes,
and Honey Books, or on Threads at Pearl and Honey Books. You can subscribe to our YouTube page. You can follow us on Spotify so that you know if you follow us and you do the notification thing, you will know every time we release a new episode.
yes,
And yeah, we will link all of our things in the description of this episode. And this is our show, guys. Another episode done.
yeah.
We hope you stick
Yeah.
around because on our next episode, we're definitely going to be sharing our thoughts about People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, getting an Emmy nomination, and some other really interesting things.
Oh, and guys, if this episode is your first episode, you have to go back to
And listen to our
listen
other episodes.
or watch our
Or
other
watch.
episodes. Thanks,
Yeah. We
guys.
have fun
This was
things
fun.
coming. This has been another fun bookish sesh with Pearl and
Yeah.
Big Show. Thank you for listening and see you next week.
Bye.
This is The Happily Ever After Place, a romance podcast brought to you by Pearl and Honey Book Club, where we discuss all things romance, from romance books to romance authors to romance adaptations. Join us every week for conversations about our favorite books, in-depth interviews with some of our favorite authors, and so much more. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube.